The year is 2001, a year that for many marks the dawn of a new millennium filled with hope and technological advancements. A crisp autumn morning in the tranquil Swiss countryside. The air is fresh, the leaves are turning shades of gold and red, and the village is just beginning to stir. Farmers are going about their daily routines, tending to their fields with a sense of purpose. Children with backpacks slung over their shoulders are heading to school, their laughter echoing through the narrow streets. The world seems ordinary, almost idyllic. Then, out of nowhere, a man appears. He is disoriented, confused, as if he has been plucked from another time and dropped into this serene setting. His clothes are outdated, his demeanor is out of sync with the world around him. Everything about him screams out of place, as if he has stepped out of a different era. This is the story of Captain Emil Richter, a man whose very existence challenges our understanding of time and reality, a story that weaves through the fabric of time, challenging our perception of what is real and what is possible. The villagers find him wandering aimlessly near a pasture. They are puzzled by his presence, yet they approach him with a mix of curiosity and concern. When he speaks, it is in a dialect of German not heard in decades, a language that seems to belong to a different time. His uniform, seemingly plucked from a history book, bears the insignia of the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force during World War II. It is a stark reminder of a bygone era. He carries with him a weathered leather satchel, its contents hinting at a life lived long ago. Inside the satchel are personal effects that tell a story of their own. A pocket watch, its hands frozen in time. A faded photograph of a young woman, her eyes filled with hope, and a military ID card identifying him as Captain Emil Richter. These items are relics of a past that seems to have collided with the present, leaving us to wonder, how did he get here? And what does his presence mean for our understanding of time itself? Captain Richter claims to be a fighter pilot, shot down over the English Channel in 1943. He remembers the deafening roar of the engines, the blinding flash of anti-aircraft fire, the feeling of his aircraft spiraling down towards the unforgiving sea, then darkness. The next thing he knows, he's surrounded by strangers in a world he doesn't recognize. His story sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, but the details are too precise, too consistent to be dismissed as mere ramblings of a delusional mind. The watch he carries is a vintage model from the 1940s. The photograph shows a woman in clothing and hairstyle consistent with that era, and his military ID, though worn, appears to be genuine. The local authorities are baffled. They admit Captain Richter to a hospital for observation. Doctors are unable to explain his condition. He shows no signs of physical trauma or mental illness. He is a medical marvel, seemingly transported through time without a scratch. Days turn into nights. The mystery deepens. Then, under the watchful eyes of hospital staff, Captain Richter disappears, vanishes from his room, leaving no trace, no sign of forced entry, no witnesses, no explanation. It's as if he stepped back into the folds of time as suddenly and inexplicably as he had arrived. Could Captain Richter's story be true? Could he have actually experienced the impossible and traveled through time? The very notion seems like something out of a science fiction novel, yet it continues to captivate our imaginations. Time, as we understand it, is a constant forward march, an unyielding progression from past to present to future. But what if this linear perception of time is merely an illusion? The concept of time travel has fascinated scientists and philosophers for centuries. From ancient myths to modern theories, the idea of moving through time has been a persistent theme in human thought. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that time is not absolute, but rather relative to the observer's frame of reference. This groundbreaking idea opened up new possibilities for understanding the nature of time. Could it be possible to manipulate this fabric of space-time, to bend and twist it in ways that allow us to traverse different points in time? Theoretical physicists have proposed the existence of wormholes, hypothetical tunnels that connect distant points in the space-time continuum. These wormholes could serve as shortcuts through the vast expanse of the universe. Physicists like Kip Thorne and Stephen Hawking have theorized about the possibility of wormholes. Their work has pushed the boundaries of our understanding, suggesting that these cosmic shortcuts might one day be more than just theoretical constructs. These theoretical tunnels in the fabric of space-time could potentially allow for faster-than-light travel and, by extension, time travel. Imagine being able to journey to the distant past or the far future in the blink of an eye. The implications of such a capability are staggering. It would revolutionize our understanding of history, our place in the universe, and the very nature of existence itself. But the creation of such wormholes would require unimaginable amounts of energy, far beyond anything we can currently produce. The energy needed to create and sustain a wormhole is so vast that it boggles the mind. Additionally, the manipulation of exotic matter, a substance with negative energy density, is essential for stabilizing these wormholes. This exotic matter is something far beyond our current technological capabilities, existing only in the realm of theoretical physics for now. Yet, the pursuit of understanding continues, driven by our insatiable curiosity and the hope that one day we might unlock the secrets of time itself. Section 5 echoes in time, Titor and Fentz. Captain Richter's case is not unique. In fact, it is just one of many perplexing stories that have surfaced over the years, each adding to the enigmatic tapestry of time travel lore. Throughout history, there have been numerous accounts of alleged time travelers. These stories span centuries and continents, from ancient myths to modern-day urban legends. Each tale, whether grounded in fact or fiction, captivates our imagination and challenges our understanding of time. One of the most well-known is the case of John Titor, who claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2036. Titor's story began in the early 2000s when he appeared on various online forums, sharing cryptic warnings about future events and even posting images of what he claimed was his time machine. Titor's posts were filled with detailed descriptions of his time machine, which he said was a device built by General Electric. He provided intricate schematics and technical jargon that intrigued and baffled many. His predictions about future events, some of which have yet to come true, sparked heated debates and discussions across the internet. Another intriguing case is that of Rudolph Fentz, a man who allegedly materialized in Times Square, New York City in 1950, wearing clothing from the late 19th century. Witnesses described him as being visibly disoriented and confused, as if he had been suddenly transported from another era. He carried with him old currency and spoke of people and places that no longer existed. His belongings, including a pocket watch and business cards, were all authentic items from the late 1800s, further deepening the mystery surrounding his sudden appearance. Fentz, like Captain Richter, vanished without a trace. His story, much like Titor's, leaves us with more questions than answers. Were these men truly travelers from another time, or are their tales simply elaborate hoaxes? The truth remains elusive, hidden in the shadows of history and speculation. Section 6. Time slips, fact or fiction. Some theories suggest that these individuals may have experienced what's known as a time slip. A time slip is a hypothetical phenomenon in which an individual is momentarily transported to a different point in time, often without their control. These slips are often associated with areas of high electromagnetic activity or places with a history of paranormal occurrences. However, there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of time slips. Skeptics argue that these accounts are often misinterpretations, hoaxes, or simply products of overactive imaginations. Section 7. The government's hand. Other theories delve into the realm of government conspiracies. Could Captain Richter's sudden appearance and disappearance be linked to secret government experiments? The idea that governments around the world are secretly conducting time travel experiments is a popular theme in science fiction. But could there be any truth to it? While there's no concrete evidence to support these claims, the possibility of classified research into time travel is intriguing, to say the least. The potential implications of such technology, if it were to exist, are staggering. Section 8. A universe of possibilities. The mystery of Captain Emil Richter remains unsolved. Was he a time traveler, a victim of a strange psychological phenomenon, or perhaps something else entirely? The answer, like the nature of time itself, remains elusive. His story serves as a reminder that the universe is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonders and possibilities beyond our current understanding. Perhaps someday science will catch up with our imaginations, and the secrets of time travel will be revealed. Section 9. The Unanswered Questions. Until then, we are left to ponder the questions raised by Captain Richter's chilling tale. What if time travel is possible? What would it mean for our understanding of history, of reality itself? And what other secrets lie hidden within the fabric of time waiting to be discovered? These are questions that continue to fascinate and challenge us, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and imagination.